everyone, I'm Jackie, and I'm here to help you pass your US Citizenship Interview. A few weeks ago, I did a mock interview for the N-400, and for those of you who need a little extra help, today I've included all of the answers based on actual applicant experiences. All right, let's do it. Hello, I'm Officer Smith, and I'll be conducting your interview today. Do you have your appointment notice in your green card?
Yes, here's my appointment notice, and here's my green card.
Thank you. And can you confirm your full name for me, please?
Victor Chi-Ho Lee.
Great. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking.
Did it take you a long time to get here?
No, actually not too bad. The traffic is pretty light.
And did anyone accompany you to the interview today?
No, I came by myself.
Okay. Well, I think we will do your civics test first to get that out of the way, and then we'll go over your application. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Have you studied for the civics test?
Absolutely.
Great. Then you should have no problem. You need to get 6 out of 10 questions correct to pass. Okay, let's get started. First question. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
Louisiana.
Okay, next one. What is the name of the national anthem?
Star Spangled Banner.
Great. Name one right only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
Very good. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Pacific Ocean.
Correct. Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
Good. And last one, under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
Very good. So you have gotten all 6 questions correct. That means you've passed the civics portion. Congratulations. We are now going to move on to the reading and writing portions. For those, you need to get 1 out of 3 sentences correct to pass. So I'm going to have you go ahead and read the sentence on the screen for me, please.
Who is on the dollar bill?
Great, thank you. And now for the writing portion, on the tablet, I want you to go ahead and write the sentence that I'm going to say out loud. Okay? You ready?
Yes.
President Washington is on the dollar bill. Do you need that repeated?
Yes.
President Washington is on the dollar bill.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right, well, it looks like you've passed the civics portion and the reading and writing portion, so congratulations. I can tell you've studied and are prepared. Now let's move on to the interview portion and go over your N-400 application. So before we start, I need to swear you in. So if you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. And what did you just swear?
I swear not to lie.
Correct. Very good. So I see here on your application, you are applying for the 5-year eligibility. And tell me, why do you want to become a US citizen?
Because I would like to vote in the upcoming election.
Great answer. Thank you. All right. And can you confirm again your full legal name?
Victor Chi Ho Lee.
Okay, so you don't have a middle name?
No, I don't.
Do you go by any other names?
No, I don't.
Okay, great. And do you want to keep the same name? You have the option to change it.
No, I would like to keep my current name.
All right, great. Can you confirm the last 4 digits of your social?
1234.
Thank you. And when is your birthday?
October 1st, 1977.
Okay. And when did you get your green card?
June 5th, 2015.
Thank you. What country were you born in?
South Korea.
Okay. And are you still a citizen of that country?
Yes, I am.
And did you bring all of your passports from there?
Yes, I did.
Great. I'll need to take a look at those.
Here you go.
Thank you. What's the best phone number to reach you?
559-414-2424.
Okay. And do you have an email address you provided for USCIS?
Yes, I do.
Can you confirm that?
victorlee@gmail.com.
Okay. Now tell me, where are you currently living?
844 Pleasant Way, Hoboken, New Jersey, 07030.
And how long have you lived there?
About 5 years.
Okay. And is this also where you receive your mail?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Are either of your parents US citizens?
No, they're not.
Okay. That makes it easy. Approximately, how tall are you?
5'7".
Okay. And how many pounds do you weigh?
150.
Thank you. Are you currently employed?
Yes, I am working full-time.
Okay. And where do you work?
I work for Advanced System International.
And what is your role there?
I'm a software engineer developing software for the firm.
Great. Okay. And where is that located?
They are located in New York City.
And how long have you worked there?
About 3 years.
Okay. Thank you. Now let's talk about the time you've spent outside of the United States. Have you traveled internationally since you submitted your application?
Yes, actually, I've made one trip abroad.
Okay. So you've had one trip since you submitted the application. Can you tell me, where did you go on that trip?
I went to Japan.
And what were the dates that you left and returned?
January 15th, 2022, and I came back February 1st, 2022.
Okay. So how many total days was that trip?
About 15 days.
And what was the purpose of your trip?
I went to visit a vendor of my company.
Did anyone accompany you on the trip?
Yes, my manager came with me.
Thank you. Now let's talk about your marital history. What is your current marital status?
I'm married.
Okay. And how many times have you been married?
Only once.
Can you confirm your spouse's legal name for me?
Sure, Jackie Lee.
Okay, thank you. And their previous legal name?
Jackie Smith.
Okay. And when was your spouse born?
She was born on April 1st, 1980.
And when did you get married?
June 1st, 2009.
And do you have your marriage certificate with you today?
Yes, I do. Here it is.
Great. I'll have to take a look at that. Thank you. Is your current spouse a US citizen?
No, she's a green card holder.
Okay. And how many times has your current spouse been married?
Once only also.
Thank you. And do you have any children?
Yes, I do have a son.
And can you confirm their current legal name?
Sure, Ben Lee.
Okay. And what is your child's date of birth?
September 1st, 2012.
And where were they born?
He was born in Jersey.
And is your current child living with you or somewhere else?
He lives with us at the same address.
And lastly, how are you related to the child?
He's my biological son.
Okay. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to part 12. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I haven't.
Do you now have, or did you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No, I don't.
And can you give me an example of what that means? What is an order of nobility?
A position given by a king or queen. For example, a knight.
Good, thank you. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No, I haven't.
Do you always pay your taxes on time?
Yes, I always pay my taxes on time.
Great, so you don't owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes, correct?
Correct, I don't.
And do you have your tax transcripts with you?
Of course, I brought them with me. I just downloaded from the IRS website yesterday. And here you go.
Great, I'll need to see those as well. Thank you. Have you ever called yourself a non-US resident on any federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No, I haven't.
Good. And have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association in the United States, or in any other location in the world?
No, I don't.
Okay. Have you ever advocated, either directly or indirectly, the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No, I haven't.
Okay, good. Were you ever involved in any of the following? Killing or trying to kill someone?
Never.
Good. Not letting someone practice his or her religion?
Never.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? A police unit?
Never.
A militia.
Never.
Okay, good. And what is a militia?
An army of people that is not part of the official military.
Very good. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail.
Never.
Prison camp.
Never.
Any other place where people were forced to stay.
Never.
Good. Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person?
No, never.
Thank you. Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat?
No, I haven't.
Good. Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? This includes traffic tickets.
Yes, actually, I do have a traffic ticket.
Okay, and when was your traffic ticket?
It happened in 2012.
And how much was it?
It was $5.50.
Okay. And do you have proof of payment?
Yes, I brought the proof of payment with me. Here you go.
Great. Thank you. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
Never.
Okay. Have you ever been in jail or prison?
Never.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
Never.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No, I've never.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
Never.
Okay. And can you give me an example of public benefit?
Money from the government to help you, such as food stamp.
Thank you. Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No, I have never.
And what would be an example of an immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Very good. Have you ever been ordered removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No, I have never.
Good. And what does deported mean?
To force a person to leave a country.
Thank you. Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do understand.
And are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
I am willing to.
Great. And if the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I'm willing to.
Good. And what does bear arms mean?
To use or carry a weapon, such as a gun.
Very good. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes, I'm willing to.
And what is an example of non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Like cooking and translation.
Very good. Thank you. And if the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, I'm willing to.
All right. Well, this concludes your interview. I'll need you to sign 2 documents. The first is your application. So I made all of the changes. I want you to read through them and make sure everything is accurate and up to date. And you will go ahead and sign and date on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. The next document is the Oath of Allegiance. So I want you to read carefully through those statements and go ahead and sign and date.
Okay.
Thank you. So I will be submitting your application for approval. You should hear from USCIS within the next 2 weeks for your oath ceremony, and I will be giving you your test results you can take with you. Thank you so much. So do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you so much.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure interviewing you. I wish you the best. Congratulations.
Thank you again.
All right. Well, this concludes the interview. If you need more help, go check out these links. Study hard, and I'll see you next time. Bye.